Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for the Bangalore Winter Meeting 2025-26, fourth day of the Bangalore Winter Meeting, Saturday meeting here at Bangalore. And we straight head to the second race. Is the first race of the Griffins. And we start off with the first runner coming up will be number 1, Exceed. Exceed is the one who ran third. Flight of Fancy was the winner on that occasion and started to gradually improve positions and came and finished on third on this occasion over that 1400-meter trip where Flight of Fancy was the eventual winner on that outing. Subsequently in Mysore was withdrawn in Perfect Attitudes when found to be suffering from fever, hence withdrawn on that occasion, is Exceeds. Tungsta Crossnose band rated at 39. 2 will be Naughty Cruise, who ran second. Neptune was the winner. This is the summer footage run you're looking at of Naughty Cruise. In race number 123, ran second out of 7 runners. Second right throughout was Naughty Cruise and bridged in the gap to just finish on 2 3/4 lengths behind the winner. Neptune the winner on that occasion. Tungsta Port rated at 31. 3 will be Husanara. In a bunch of horses out there, who ran 5th on this outing is Husanara. After that, 4th being Scent of Rain, and in race number 160 finished 5th over that 1400-meter trip. Zante was the winner in race number 160, and Husanara ended up a close 5th on that occasion, rated at 30s from Tungsta Crossnose band. 4 will be Amelor. This horse ran a fine second on this outing, where Sapporo was the winner on that outing, and Amelor was the one came up, was being produced in the center of the track and came and eventually finished on second on this outing. Literally covered enormous ground to come and finish on second. Half length was the verdict between the first 2 runners. Lives to fight another day. Tungsta Crossnose band hood basket bid rated at 29. 6 will be Blue Storm. Blue Storm ran third. Blue Storm was the one arrowed out of winning force, who's had 3 outings, twice third. Third being third in race number 95 and third in race number 135 in Center of Rains wins. For Crossnose band hood rated at 27 is number 6, Blue Storm. 7 will be Celestial Flame. Celestial Flame ran 7th. Cashabel was the winner. This is the current season run, where in race number 2, where Cashabel was the winner, and Celestial Flame ran 7th out of 11 runners. 8th for most part of the journey, improved on position and finished on 7th out of 11 runners. From Tungsta side cheek piece rated at 27. 8 will be Honeypot. Honeypot ran second. Feeling Good was the winner, and Honeypot was the one was up there in front, leading the pack, and ended up finishing on second on the sorting, where Feeling Good was the one who came and emerged victorious. Was the on money favorite and came in 1 on this occasion as Feeling Good. But Honeypot, who did the running and finished on second. This is race number 1 of this current winter season run, rated at 27. 7 1/4 lengths between the first 2 runners. Number 10 will be Dr. Colchester, who finished on 8th. Last, in fact, at this stage is Dr. Colchester, and finished on ending up just beating 1 home on this outing is Dr. Colchester, tail of a champion of Agante. No form to go by in his last 4 outings, and previously last winter as well. Hasn't done anything much of note is Dr. Colchester, rated at 20s for Blinkers Tungsta. 11 will be NRI Millennium. NRI Millennium ran third. Chisox was the winner, and NRI Millennium was the one who was nicely positioned in that inside railing, third at the stage, and finished on third ultimately, where Chisox was the one who came and landed the spoils out of there, winning it by a margin of a long neck, and NRI Millennium finishing on third on this outing, 5.5 lengths behind the winner is NRI. Third race will be the Far Lap Plate for maiden horses, 3 years only. Distance run is 1100 meters. Number 1 will be Aphelion. Aphelion was the one on both the counts, ran 9th on the first outing and subsequently ran 6th out of 6 runners, being Tolkien in race number 167. Oh, that mile trip is Aphelion, although beautifully bred later more out of Alexander Mills. Number 1 Aphelion ended up 6th on that occasion. When Tungsta Crossnose band rated at 28. Number 2 will be Holstat. Holstat late Jersey Garden finished on 7th. Efficacy was the winner on that outing, who ran 7th behind Petaluma and withdrawn in his next outing in Hidden Dreams win in Bangalore Summer, and subsequently on this occasion ran 7th out of 11 runners, second for most part of the journey, and ran 7th out of 11 runners. Efficacy the winner, 7.5 lengths of the victory margin by Efficacy, and Holstat on that occasion ran 7th out of 11 runners, rated at 30. Second for most part of the journey, dropped back gradually. 3 will be Imparada. Imparada ran 5th. Yet another runner which was nicely positioned and dropped back to run 5th on this outing. In last winter ran 2nd and thereafter ran 4th behind Polestar, with 5th behind challenge expected in Bangalore summer over the trip of 1200 meters. In race number 37 is Imprada Gusto out of Castilla, sporting Tungsten cross band hood basket bid rated at 31. 4 will be Fury Love. Fury Love ran 5th. Victoria Cross was the winner. And number 4, Fury Love, in race number 95, ran 5th out of 10 runners over the trip of 1200 meters, where Victoria Cross emerging victorious to win by half a length. And Fury Love on this outing ran 5th out of 10 runners, rated at 27 for tongue strap. 5 will be Jalva, and number 6, King's Victory Queen. Late Lysandra is number 6, King's Victory Queen, who ended up finishing on 9th out of 10 runners, just beat one home on that occasion, where Valiant Stream was the one who made every poster winning one. Winning it by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths was Valiant Stream, having run 8th behind efficacy on the previous occasions is King's Victory Queen in race number 145 of the Bangalore summer season, whereas Jalva on the other hand hasn't shown any semblance of form also, and finished on 7th out of 10 runners, where Valiant Stream was the winners from Blinker's Tongue Stop, rated at 27, and King's Victory Queen rated at 27 as well. 7 will be Syra. Syra, late Shele, who ran 2nd on this outing is Syra. Rodrigo Connor out of Rudimentary Well-Bred Horse is number 7. Syra ran 7th on the first outing behind Mona, and in this occasion 2nd out of 12 runners. Cosette was the winner, and in this occasion Syra ran 8 1/4 lengths behind the winner, rated at sporting Blinkers Tongue Stop Hood is number 7, Syra. We move on to the 4th race, which is the Y.S.SURENDER Memorial Trophy. Horses rated 40 to 65. We have a look at the first runner coming up. Will be number 1, Saikon. Saikon ran 4th out of 5 runners in the 2000 Guineas in Mysore, having run 8th in Hyderabad behind Red Bishop, and in this occasion ran 4th out of 5 runners. Echoes of Time was the winner, rated at 61 from Blinkers Tongue Strap. Number 2 will be Winfield. Winfield was the eventual winner in this race, was Winfield, having run 3rd behind Small Dreams, and in this occasion was the winner by a margin of 2 3/4 lengths. Is Winfield. Dreamfield out of Lady of Fame is Winfield over the trip of 1800 meters. Won very comfortably, beating Mysticos as for Tungsten Crossers band, rated at 59. 3 will be Refreshment. The eventual winner in this race is Refreshment. This is the Chennai run you're looking at. Won by a margin of 3 1/2 lengths is Refreshment, where Absolute Katrina did the running, and Refreshment came and passed him on the outside to come and emerge victorious to win by 3 1/2 lengths. And Absolute Katrina ending up 2nd, rated at 54 for Tungsten. 4 will be Eternal Glory. Eternal Glory ran 4th. Montedio was the winner, and Eternal Glory was being produced on the wide outside was Eternal Glory. This is the Mysore footage run you're looking at, monsoon season run, where ran 2nd behind Power of Beauty, and in this occasion came and finished on 4th out of 12 runners, where Montedio was the winner. Travelled wide and came and finished on 4th over the trip of 1400 meters, rated at 52 from Blinkers Tungster Crossnose band. 5 will be Live the Dream. Live the Dream ran 2nd. Aurel was the winner, and Live the Dream was the one who ended up finishing on 2nd. Half length behind Aurel is Live the Dream. Both these runners were making the run simultaneously, and Live the Dream came and eventually finished on 2nd, half length behind the winner, rated at 51 from Tongue Strap and Hood. 6 will be Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow ran 3rd. The winner being Defense Council, has had 4 outings, pretty consistent right throughout summer season is Storm Shadow, having run 3rd behind Odysseus, 4th behind Rock Bank, 2nd behind Inspire, and 3rd behind Defense Council. That's the form and credential of Storm Shadow, rated at 51 for Tongue Strap. 7 will be Sassy, who ran 6th. Rico was the winner, and Alamgir, who ran 2nd on this outing. Both these runners were making the run simultaneously. This is the current winter run looking at race number 6, where Sassy was the one who ended up finishing on 6th out of 8 runners, just beat 2 home, where Rico was the winner, winning by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths from Tungsten, rated at 49. Alamgir, on the other hand, came and eventually finished on 4 1/4 lengths behind the winner is Alamgir. Later more out of Rhine Falls from Tungsten Crossnose band, rated at 46. Well, 8 will be Alphonsine. Alphonsine was the eventual winner in this race, having run 4th in last summer behind Sovereign King, and in this occasion came and notched up that win in Mumbai, in Pune, in fact, winning by a margin of 3.5 lengths is Alphonsine. Dreamfield of Ica is number 8. It's one Tungsten Crossers band rated at 48. We move on to the 5th race, the Bangalore Turf Club Trophy for 3-year-old and over. Distance run is 1200 meters. Number 1 will be Naughty Chama, who ran 5th time and tide, was the winner on that occasion, who ran 3rd on the first outing being Meropi, 4th being Prana, and 5th out of 5 runners. Last of 5 runners was Naughty Chama on this occasion. Time and tide was the winner, rated at 118. For Tungstapod is number 1, Naughty Chama. In fact, a close 5th was Naughty Chama. 2 will be Siege Courageous, who ran 2nd. Shamrock was the winner on that occasion, and Siege Courageous was the one who ran 2nd. Shotted was the verdict between the first 2 runners. Shamrock in the center and looming large on the outside was Siege Courageous. It was a ding-dong battle, and it was a vigorous riding of Suraj Naridu. Ultimately, it was a shotted victory for Shamrock, and Siege Courageous ran a close second when Tungsta Basketball rated at 116. Majalito was the one who ran 2nd behind Time and Tide, and 2nd behind Shambhala. On both the occasions is Majalito. Sedgefield of Providence is number 3, Majalito. And a neck was the verdict between the first 2 runners. When Tungstrap is number 3, Majalito. And we move on to number 4, that's Aldgate, and number 6, Decacon. Well, Aldgate was the one who ran 4th in Mysore behind Meropi, and thereafter ran 6th out of 6 runners behind Gold Kite in race number 100 is number 4, Aldgate. Speaking of which, out of Orlean, one Blinkers Tungsta Crossers band rated at 102, whereas the other one in this race is Decacon, who ran 3rd on this outing is Decacon in race number 100, and did the running for most part of Johnny, and ran a close 3rd on this occasion. Gold Kite, the winners from Tungsta, rated at 96. 5 will be Zar. Let's have a look at Zar's credential. Well, Zara has had 2 outings, having run 7th on the first outing in Ricardo's win in race number 61 last summer, and thereafter in race number 126 put in a poor performance by running 8th out of 9 runners, just beat one home where Uchai Sravas was the winner on that occasion, and this saw Zar came and ended up finishing on 8th. One Tungsta Crossers band rated at 96. 7 will be Imperial Blue. Imperial Blue ran 2nd. Galahad was the winner, and Imperial Blue was the one who was waiting to launch an assault, but ended up eventually finishing on 2nd, where Galahad pulled away from the back to win by 2 3/4 lengths, and Imperial Blue ran 2nd over that 1400-meter trip. Pretty consistent right throughout in his last 4 outings is Imperial Blues from Tungsta Crossers band, rated at 112. We move on to the 6th race coming up, which is a race for horses rated 60 to 85, and number 1 will be DIV.I. DIV.I was the one who was a winner in race number 114, beating Jersey King, and thereafter in race number 154 finished on 7th out of 11 runners, did the running and faded out to finish on 7th out of 11 runners in excellent classes. Win is DIV.I, for Tungsta Crossers band, rated at 79. 2 will be Jersey King, and number 3 Regal Reality are the 2 runners. Jersey King was the one who finished 2nd in Mysore behind Naughty Blue, and in this occasion ran 4th out of 6 runners in this current winter. In race number 4 is Jersey Kings from Tungstab, rated at 77, and this horse Regal Reality ran 2nd on this outing, was a fancied runner and ended up eventually finishing on 2nd, where they waged a ding-dong battle between Excellent Class and Regal Reality, and ultimately it was Excellent Class emerging victorious to win by 1.5 length, and Regal Reality ran 2nd, is rated at 70s. When Tungstab Crossers band Hood and Basket Bet is number 3, Regal Reality lives to fight another day. 4 will be Bezwada Sultan. The eventual winner in this race is Bezwada Sultan, having run 5th in his previous outing behind Flaming Sword, and in this occasion came and emerged victorious. Second for most part of the journey, slipped into the lead and won by a margin of a neck, in fact, is Bezwada Sultan, where Magic Circle was finishing on closely, rated at 67 for Tungsta Crossers band and Basket. 5 will be Rico. Rico was the eventual winner in a pillar-to-post victory. Well, Rico was the one who won in last winter, beating Lockheed in summer. made every poster, winning on beating Char Di Kala by a margin of 3/4 of a length, and repeated that winning performance here at Winter, beating Alamgir by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths from Tungstar, rated at 67. And 6 will be Auspicious Queen, and number 8 Invincible are the two runners. Auspicious Queen started off by running 5th by an excellent last, and thereafter ran 7th out of 12 runners. Efficacy was the winner. Race number 14 is the one which is in question, is Auspicious Queen. Gust out of Almondine, rated at 64. Invincible is the win legend out of Arona, who ran 6th to be an excellent class, and in this occasion 8th out of 12 runners did the running for most part of the journey and ended up finishing on 8th out of 12 runners. Efficacy was the winner, rated at 61. From Tungstap and Hood is number 8 Invincible. Bacha comes in next. Bacha was the one. Late Wellington is Bacha, who ran 3rd on the sorting is Bacha. Winner in his last starting, beating El Alamein in last summer, and in this occasion ran 3rd behind Bezwara Sultan by a margin of half a length is Bacha, and Bacha ended up finishing on 3rd out of 11 runners. 4th for most part of the journey and ran 3rd ultimately is Bacha. We move on to the 7th race, the last race, the Division 1 of the Shivanasamudra Falls Plate. Handicap was rated 20-45. Distance run is 1300 meters. One will be Sassy Sara, who won his last starting in race number 93 and previously ran 4th behind Moon Star, with 2nd behind Naughty Scotty. In this occasion ran 5th behind NRI Victory, having beaten NRI Victory on the previous occasion when Tungstap Rubber Day bit side chick piece, rated at 44. Out into Spotlight, who ran 8th on the sorting. Flaming Sword as the winner, and out into Spotlight won his last starting, beating Blind Faith by a margin of 3 lengths. Subsequently never reproduced that form and ended up finishing on 8th out of 10 runners. Flaming Sword was the winner, rated at 41. From Tungstap Hood is number 2 Out into Spotlight. 3 will be Zali. Zaili was the one who ran 7. Cesarino was the winner on that occasion, and Zaili was the one who has been produced on the wide outside. Is Zaili, who ran 8th being Perfect Legend and again finished on 8th out of 8 runners. Cesarino was the winner by a margin of half a length. This is the last winter run. Skipped the entire summer season as well as the Mysore season, running in this winter season for the first time. Is Zaili, Tungstap, rated at 36. Amazing Attraction, who finished on 7th on the sorting, having run twice 3rd in Mysore monsoon season behind Mark 1 and Smile of Beauty. But here in winter, race number 15, finished on 7th out of 11 runners. Mr. Brown, the winner, rated at 34. From Tungstap is Amazing Attraction. 5 will be Bezwara Basha. Bezwara Basha, late Napoleon, who ran 11th on the sorting, having run 4th in last winter behind Rodney and 2nd behind Gross Mountain. In last summer, in race number 40, finished on 11th out of 12 runners. 11th right throughout was Bezwara Basha. Tungstar Cross was band basket bid, rated at 33. 6 will be Blind Faith. That's the next runner we have a look at. Blind Faith is out of Roderick O'Connor. Out of Miss Mystique is number 6, Blind Faith, who ran 2nd behind Out into Spotlight in last summer and 3rd behind Eternal Glory. But this is race number 63 of the Mysore monsoon season. Ran 5th out of 12 runners. Goddess of War was the winner, winning by a margin of 3/4 of a length, whereas Blind Faith ran 5th out of 12 runners in the silks of red white sleeves with red seams type cap, rated at 33. One Blinkers Tungstap is Blind Faith. And 7 will be Stalingrad. Stalingrad ran 5th. Hyperdrive was the winner, 4th at the stage, and ultimately ran 5th on the sorting is Stalingrad. A supported Sovietskia. Nice bred horse is number 7 Stalingrad, who ran 9th being Elysium and 11th being Polestar, but on this occasion came and finished on 5th out of 11 runners. 3rd for most for the journey and dropped back 2 positions to finish 5th being Hyperdrive, rated at 30. Tungstar Cross band is Stalingrad. Wafadar is number 8, who finished 7th. Tefila was the winner. This is the Mysore monsoon season run, who ran 7th. 2nd behind Stentorian over a margin of 1600, or a distance of 1600 meters is Wafadar, and thereafter ran 6th behind Connecting Dots and 7th behind Tefila is Wafadar, rated at 28. One Tungstap. 9 will be Contessina. Contessina ran 5th on the sorting is Contessina. Race number 21 is the one which is in question. Very sparingly raced. One outing last winter and one outing last summer in race number 21. That is the early part where Night Raider came and emerged victorious. And Contessina did run fifth on that occasion, rated at 20 cents from Tungstar Crossnose Band. And the last runner for the day will be number 10, My Solitaire. Lord Admiral out of Crown Vision is My Solitaire, the eventual winner in this race, running behind the front runner. Now been switched over on the outside and came and eventually won on this occasion by a margin of a length is My Solitaire. Flamingo Dream was the winner on that, was the one who ran second, and this was My Solitaire was the eventual winner over that 1400 meter trip. Putting Tungstar Crossnose Band Hood rated at 26. So that's why in the preview of today's races. We'll join you next week for the first classic of the Bangalore winter racing season. Until then, thank you from all of us.